Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shania if you're new here, and in today's video we're doing do's and don'ts of protective styling. So first, you want to make sure you work in sections and you blow dry your hair thoroughly. So I have many videos on how to blow dry your hair with different blow dryers, so definitely check those out if you need assistance. And like I stated in tip 2, you want to make sure you detangle your hair because you want this process to be very smooth because it's already very extensive. And now you just want to make sure that your parting is already set in place before you start braiding or twisting. And you want to make sure you do your subsections. So you want to see how your braids are going to lay. You want to do the bottom back, you want to do the crown, you want to do the sides, the temples. You want to map everything else so you're not really confused on how to approach your hair. And also, you really want to be patient with yourself. It takes some muscle memory and some time to really latch onto the skill. So you see here, I messed up like 3 times, and I've done my own braids and passion twists a plethora of times. So it just takes some time to get used to and my muscle memory to, really latch onto the skill for me to go ahead and execute the way I need to. The most important tip is right here. So you're gonna mold your hair and detangle it, but you see, I'm not detangling. I'm gonna like twist it, but I realized no, I need to detangle it and then I can mold it and then I can start braiding and twisting. You have to make sure your twist or your section is really in the middle of that section so you're not having like a droopy twist or off-putting twist. The most important tip is right here. So you want to make sure when you're braiding, your hair needs to be pointing up into the air with your hands. That is the only way the hair won't slide down. If you don't do that, then you're going to be struggling until your hands figure out that's the way to go. All of my tips are super important, so make sure you watch all the way through. But this one right here, if you don't want your twist to unravel, you have to make sure you put a nice bit of gel when you start twisting, because that locks in the twist. If you don't put a nice bit of gel there, it's going to unravel. Then you're going to be like, why is it kind of like chunky right there when it starts to twist or it's coming apart? So you see, I just unwrapped my hair at the root because as you're twisting, it actually like twists the whole entire twist over and over at the root. So for the back, this was definitely my fault. I didn't make sure I had enough hair. I was really just using some scrap hair from the last passion twist that I've been doing. You just want to make sure you have 4 to 5 packs if you're doing medium, 4 to 5 packs if you're doing mini. So you want to go ahead and do your edges now before you start doing mousse and spritz because they just last a lot longer. And then as for the mousse, only apply it to the roots. You don't want to apply it to all of your hair because your hair was in a blow dry state, and mousse is a liquid and it will make your hair curly. And you also want to make sure you dry it very quickly because you don't want that liquid to start activating your curls to come back. If you do your twist really good, then that won't happen. But for the people that are like new beginners, I suggest, keep the mousse to the roots. So for this part, you want to make sure, you see how those ends are a little scraggly, a little puffy. Make sure you go through that with gel first before you go in with the hot water. It looks a lot better. I don't know why I forgot about that, but yeah, definitely don't be like me. But when you are at this step, you want to go ahead and dip it in for a few seconds. It doesn't need a minute. It needs literally 3, 4, or 5 seconds. Because then you don't want it to lose this little natural curl at the bottom. See, look, the curls are still very much there. And here I am adding some gel to the tips just to make sure they look a lot nicer. They look like they're professional and they don't look a hot mess. So definitely do the gel on the tips first and then dip in hot water. And just a little side note, I never really mentioned this, but I do like to start in the front. I have the most energy, the most effort, the most time and attention, so I start in the front and work my way back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Happy twisting and braiding, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.